Ooh, that's a little crooked. Okay. Hello, hello. Did that make it better? I think so. Alright. I should have put something else underneath there. Hey, Sarah. Look at you, #1, 2 days in a row. Woo woo. Nice. How are you? What's up, boss dog? Everybody's hopping in early. How is everybody today? Yes. Hey, Sandy. Are you feeling better? What was going on with you yesterday? Did they figure out what it was? It's all good. I love that boss dog. Yes? Okay. Good. So hopefully you're feeling better. Boss dog Sandy's pregnant. She hasn't had a baby yet. And she's having twins, but I'm not sure when she's due yet. When are you due, Sandy? Hey, Miss Parrot. Hey, Sean. Oh, what's the bad news, Sean? How you come in with bad news? Twins. Yes, twins. May 30th? Oh my gosh, it's right around the corner. It's right around the corner, Sandy. Ah! You got baby rooms ready? You have early stage of pneumonia? Okay. Pneumonia? Hey, Robert. How are you? Hello, Dre. The tuxedo cat. Thank you, Robert. I am happy. I'm so very happy. I'm glad you joined our chat this evening. Miss Flip. Hey, David. How are you? I am very gay. I'm very happy, Robert. Are you happy, Robert? Everybody say hello to Robert Moneypenny. He sounds like he is very gay as well. Say hello. What? Boss dog, I know just as much as you, honey. We all just got on the chat at four minutes ago. So I'm not 100% sure. But if you're just joining, I would love you to like and subscribe. Yes, I feel pretty, oh so pretty and witty and gay, yes. We are all gay in the chat. We are so Now, Robert, you come fussing. Now you want me to shout out your YouTube channel? See it? What's your YouTube channel about, Robert? I have one night alone. You gonna be okay, Sandy? You can stay on with us as long as you like. But what is it about, Robert? I will wait till you get here. That's fine, boss dog. You can stay as long as you want. You're always welcome. Oh, gaming. What kind of games, Robert? We love gaming channels on here. See? You could have started off with that. Now, I can tell them to follow your channel, but it's up to them. So, you all, if you're interested, Robert has a gaming channel where he does Fortnite. He would like you to subscribe. How many subscribers do you have, Robert? Now, next time you come in somebody's chat, you have to act a little nicer. And maybe they'll jump in and join you. But it's all good. Why are you leaving, Sarah, already? Oh, yeah, you got a long way to go, Robert. But just keep doing it. Keep going live. Well, I don't know if you can go live just yet because you only have 5 subscribers. But just keep posting every day. You'll get better. All right. Bye, Sarah. We're going to miss you. My husband made me a... Wow, candy in a snack drawer? Wow, Sandy. That's love right there. You got them babies bouncing off. You know, you probably got boys in that stomach now. And all that candy got them bouncing off the walls. You better be careful. You're going to be trying to sleep. And they're going to be pew, 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 pew. Then they come out and do that same thing. Chen, do you know what you're having? All right. Bye, Sarah. What did you say? Okay, see. All right, Sandy. I hope you had an awesome day today. We did. Thank you, Misfit. What's wrong, Bob? What do you mean, please? Please what? But you have to tell them what your channel name is, Robert. They can't subscribe to you if they don't know what it is. Is it just your name or is it like something else? Okay, Sandy, when they're born, they're going to be hyper. Yes. Because I'm not sure what it is about boys. Very hyper. Women are very, like, real cute and dainty. You know. Men are just ripping around. Calm down. You got to keep your eyes on them at all times. Penny. All right. Well, y'all, if you are interested in Fortnite, go follow Robert's channel. Penny. My dog chewed my... Oh, yeah. Is it a boy dog, Sandy? 2 boys. Oh, yeah. You're going to be bouncing off the wall. For real. I don't know. Thank you, Deem. Step outside, visit Aysia Smiles Live, and bring positive vibes. By the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I like it. I love a good rhyme. A rhyme and alliteration. How are you, Dean? Boss Dog. I think I want to say last time we saw Miko was Tuesday. Today's Thursday, right? No, maybe Monday. Maybe Monday was last time I saw her. Yeah. I was just looking at this lady on 60 Minutes who remembers everything. From the day she was 14, she remembers everything. I was like, ooh. If you had a superpower, which one would you want? I've had 6 packs. I've had 6 packs of first snacks. It's been, oh my goodness. You're just going through all the snacks. Sheesh. Sandy, better get you some healthy food in there somewhere. Don't be giving them kids all them snacks in your belly. Because when they come out, they're going to want all snacks. They're not going to eat none of your food. They're not going to want no vegetables. My smiles are chilling. Like a villain. Good, Jean. How's Crystal? Tell her we said hello. I know she's right there. I'm going in on these Cheetos like I never had Cheetos before in my life. Gotta slow down. Ooh, I want to be invisible and teleport. See, Deem is sneaky because Deem, he be wanting to be all in people conversations. The fly on the wall, he's standing right there. He one of them nosy goes. He want to know all the tea. No, she's at work. Oh no. Okay. What time she get off? Is with my. I don't think I ate today. I mean, I ate this evening, but I think I ate breakfast. We had almonds, I think. Well, we said fly. You know, that's the term, right? To be a when people have like these really intense conversations, to be a fly on the wall. But instead, you'll be invisible. So that's what I said. You're not an actual fly, Deem. But so she's getting off soon. She only got 3 more minutes. If she get there at 11, it's already 10:57. You say any minute. That's a cool one. So anybody else, what if you could have a superpower, which one would it be? Which one would you like? Thank you, Boss Dog. Boss Dog, what's your superpower? No, you can only pick one. Pick one. What's the first one you got? Okay, flight. Like Superman. Okay, I can dig it. It makes sense. That's a good one. I like that. So Deem said he wants to be invisible. Boss Dog said he wants to fly. I chose 2 because I'm like, I'm mad my husband let me have a snack drop if I don't get. Aww. It's okay. But you're eating for 3. So I said 1. Now you want, wait a minute. Okay, 2. That's it. Just 2. Just 2. It's only the first question. Because I didn't even get to the other question I'm going to ask. Big body women. Right. Sandy pregnant. She ain't got to worry about it. I just said, since she's having 2 boys, I said, if she eat all that candy, they're going to be bouncing off the walls inside and outside. Hello, James. How are you? Is it me? Hello, Asia. It is me, James Eddie again. How's your night going so far right now? It is going well, James. Thank you for asking. Glad you could join us this evening. I just asked everybody a question. What is 2 superpowers that you wish you had? Or if you could have 2 superpowers, what would they be? I'm listening. What power would you pick? Thank you for asking, Misfit. I would pick... I want to be able to read minds. Obviously. That makes sense, doesn't it? And then also probably flying, I guess, because I got the birds on my arm. So yeah. So those would be my 2. Hey Jerome, how are you? Yes, please like and subscribe. I don't know if can you do likes like you can do like on TikTok and stuff? I don't know how this works on YouTube. That's why I never asked people for it. On bed rest till you give birth. Ooh, that's a long. At first I was like, oh Sandy, you're right on the corner now. It's like, oh, that's a month and a half to lay in the bed. But you gotta get up, move around a little bit. But that's still you have a really comfortable bed. Cause some people are like, that's my dream job. I mean, I'm sitting on the bed right now, but still. It's only when somebody tells you that you have to be on bed rest and you be like, oh no, I want to move around. But then regular life, you like, bed rest? Yes, absolutely. I get to stay in the bed? Absolutely. Well, we're here with you, Sandy. Let us know what you need. All good. I'm glad, Jerome. James, Jerome, Sandy, if you could have 2 superpowers, what would they be? Asia's gonna have 20 birds. You know what? Now that you mention that, I think I want to change my answers. I think I don't necessarily. I could leave the flying alone, but I want to be able to like communicate with the trees and like like morph into a tree if I need to be. Like I become part of the tree, like I could just like blend in with the tree type, like camouflage or something. I like yeah. Because I feel like trees got that underground network because they all got them roots and stuff. They've been around for a long time, so they know everything about to happen. They done heard something. That's what I want. So that way I don't have to, I probably won't have to read minds thing because I could just, tap into the trees. And the trees know everything. And then probably, so yeah, tap into the trees and then be able to communicate with with nature, like he said, kind of like Mrs. Doolittle or something, I love it. Because the trees will get me from here to there. Okay, you don't have one? Make one up, Sandy. Just think of something fun. If I had to pick 2, I'd pick telekinesis and shape-shifting. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Because there are some really good ones out there, right? So, ooh. Okay. Hospital beds are not firm or comfortable. No, they're not, Dean. But I don't think she's in the hospital. I think she's at home. She's just on bed rest at home, though. Dr. Doolittle wife was beautiful, right? Was she? I can't remember. I just remember the little girl. It's been a while since I watched it, though. It's been a long time since I've seen Dr. Doolittle. But yes. And then So, next question. Did everybody answer? I don't watch that. You don't watch what? Dr. Dolittle? It's an old movie. Get well soon, be loved and carefree. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that, Dean. Dean is really sweet under all them layers, but you gotta pull all them layers back. Sandy laughing. Why are you laughing? No, because it's for babies. What, Dr. Dolittle? Too soon. Why do you feel that Dr. Doolittle's for babies? Dr. Dolittle was nature, talking to animals. How's that for babies? What are you talking about, the cartoon? It's alright. I have to go do something to distract me because I've been crying for the last 15 minutes because I won't see my son. So where's your son at, Sandy? I'm more into action. So what's your favorite movie, Boss Dog? The Avengers. Okay, that's fair. That's a good one. I like The Avengers. Next question. Okay, he said next question. Okay. So the next question is, if you had, keeping with the same theme, but if you had one random thing that it's useless, but what's one superpower that you have that's useless? That you, if you had to pick one, you'd be like, I don't know why I have this, like a random thing, but I don't know. It doesn't help you save anybody, but, reading people's minds. I don't think that's useless, though. That's not useless. That's useful. Okay, let's see what you said. No, I'm genuinely like this, but I also have a bad side that comes out at times, so you can say that I have a good and okay, gotcha, Dean. The reason why I have to be on bed rest is because I am high risk, and I've been having so many issues with this pregnancy. Okay, yeah, you have been in and out the hospital and stuff. Yeah. How big are the babies, Sandy? Are they healthy though? Because I know you were, all that's thrown up and stuff. I'm sure they probably weren't in the best situation at the time. Rewind it back and say, the ability to grow. That's a that's a good one. Crazy because I usually can sense what people think or say about me. Okay. There is 2 people in here. Hello, Dominic does wrestling. I think there's more people in here, but it just looks like they're in and out. I don't know. Because mine says 0 right now, but I'm seeing people right in the chat, so I don't really go by that anymore. Because we have a good group, but they're also in and out. So they don't usually come on too early. We're still a little early. Hello, Dominic does wrestling. There's more than two, Domino. Hey, Sandy. Big Dean Tone. Misfit. So you're 3 feet tall. Why you say he's 3 feet tall? He just said he wanted to cry. Now, I didn't ask, like, I'm going to go and say height-wise. You mean, like, 3 inches in height, right? So you could be, like, 6 feet tall, I guess, is what I'm guessing, what I'm thinking. Bay is home. Hello, Crystal. All right. It is staying at my parents' house. It's staying at my parents' house for the next couple of weeks, but because it's better for me to get my rest. Okay. Are you talking about your son is staying at your parents' house? Because you said it is staying, so I think you meant your son. All right. I wasn't expecting that. I will be back on it. Oh, no, Sandy. Okay. Misfit had me. Oh, goodness. She said, hey, girl, and snapped her fingers like... Hey, Crystal. Let me see here. Oh, big... But the funny thing was, he said, then afterward, he says, at Big Deem. And he's like, oh, goodness. Mistress, like, I would be you when I grow up. Let me stop. Because that sounds mean. Sounds like I need to get my book back out. All right. I was going to ask another question. Okay, let me see here. Are they are okay? Okay, good, Sandy. You already did. Oh, gosh. Please elaborate. We don't need no more elaborating. We don't need no more elaborating. Sheesh. Let me find another question. Let's see here. Hey, big fan. What's up? Oh my goodness, he remembered that. Oh goodness. All right. Okay, Sandy. I'm glad you're good, big fan. My superpower is memory when it comes to this live. Oh, you know what? I gotta get up to you, Miss Fit. You might be right on that. You are kind of right. I'm just pissed off. I ate 40 packs of fruit snacks. 40 packs? You gotta slow down, Sandy. That's too much sugar. You gonna get gestational what, diabetes, girl? You slow down, man. Go get you some apples and peanut butter and scared the life out of me. What happened, big fan? Right, that's a lot of sugar. That's a lot of gelatin. That's a lot of cavities. Your stomach probably do hurt. And them kids gonna be off the wall. If you got 2 boys in your stomach, you're not gonna get no sleep. Mm-mm. You know the term, don't poke don't poke the bear. That's you poking the bear. Hey, Robert. Okay, Misfit said next question. Okay. Give me 1 second. Hello, hello. She put a fake snake in the bathroom. Did she record that? Because I feel like that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Ooh, okay. I've been running off for 2 hours of sleep the whole week. Yeah, you gotta get some sleep, Sandy. But sugar is not going to help, though. No, I felt my heart stop for a minute. I bet you did. Okay, so question that, because Big Fan brought up a good one. Have you ever freaked out to the point where, like, you... like, you almost, like screamed like a girl. Like, you lost it. Ah! Like... because you caught you off guard. And what happened? Have you ever been scared to the point where it caught you off guard and you kind of had a moment? Every time I see my shadow. No, Misfit, you don't talk about yourself. Something else. Like, you ever seen like a snake or a rat or something? It just caught you off guard. You've never seen anything, Dean, like that caught you off guard at all. Hey, Mommy Chula. Hey, Jerry. How are you? Oh gosh. Am I responsible? Oh, fine. No. Watch Scream. Oh, maybe that's what it was then. Because you had just got finished watching a scary movie. I haven't seen that in years. Hola, Beneficent. It's really hard, just can't, because I don't really show emotions. Why don't you show emotions? That was last year. Oh. Okay, so if you had a warning label, what would yours say? When I see a cop turn off his body cam. Oh, you right. Beneficent, I've been good. Thank you for asking. I'm good. I was just asking everybody in the chat a couple of questions this evening. One was if you could have 2 superpowers, what would they be? And then the last one I just asked was if you had to wear a warning label, what would yours say? Okay, too much to explain, but it's okay. I'm healing from my past. Well, that's good, Dean. That's good. I'm glad. And then you have Crystal, so that's a blessing. So, Dean, this question is right up your alley then. If you had to wear a warning label, what would yours say? Warning, don't. Oh, goodness. Pause time and flow. Pause time. You know what? That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one, actually. Interesting. Okay. I like it. That's a good one, big fan. I didn't think about that. Beneficent said invisible and flight. Okay, you sound Boss Dog said flight and then Deem said invisible. So okay, cool. That's cool. And then Misfit, you said shape shifting. Is that like that's like turning into different things, right? Like turning into different, like kind of like the weird man off the Terminator, that kind of thing, like shape shifting like that. Sigh. Deem is not one of them. Trust me. It'll give you nightmares and have you rethinking. Oh my goodness. Beneficent. I would freak out if I paused time and couldn't unpause. That's a good. Miss Fizzy, okay. That's a good one. I can't. How do I undo it? I don't know what I did. Somebody fix it. That's funny, Beneficent. That was funny. That was a good one. Spanish. Ooh, warning, do not. Why would you say that? Something positive, Misfit. You made me think we need to do house calls. We need your address in the chat. We need to check on you from time to time. Let us know, because I don't even like that. Do not resuscitate. I don't like that. That's not funny. It would be a major twist time. Right. Exactly. Because at some point, you would probably read something to, like, unpause it, you know? Positive. My parents are retiring. Well, that's good, Beneficent. I got dark senses of humor. I try to be wholesome with the dad jokes. All right, so tell me a dark joke then. Not that dark. Like unaliving, but send me something else. Tell me another dark joke. You said, Miss, I'm gonna come get you. Yeah, cause your dark jokes are a little I don't like they're like self-inflicted. Dark humor is one thing, but if it's always directed to yourself, it's something different. I mean, dark. Oh, it's rainy. You hear it? Did y'all hear the thunder? Thunder. Yes. We might have to take a trip to see Misfit. Misfit's out by the Great Lakes. We'll have to wait till it gets a little warmer though. Is it cold still? Oh no. Oh no. That's not thunder. That's thunder. No, but it's But it's thundering here though. But I believe you though. Have y'all heard Deem's voice? Deem's voice is very deep. Like if you ever done any like vocal things like commercials or something. I'm curious to sound like what you sound like on a radio ad or something. Way down. Let's hit the range. Ooh, the range sounds good. Oh, Robert, that's right. You just joined. If you could have two superpowers, what would they be? I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. Yeah, we tend to like most women like men with deep voices because it's out of the ordinary. It's not something you normally hear, you know. Superpowers. If you could have two superpowers, what would they be? Road trip presented by Aysia Smiles live stream. I would love that. I just can't be the one driving because they frown upon that on YouTube. I saw somebody. I think somebody's account got like unmonetized because it showed because they were driving and on live or something, and so they like demonetized them for that. So note to self, Deem. Note to self, anybody who has anybody who was doing that kind of stuff, going live and stuff. Don't do it on the road trip unless you're not the one that's driving, okay? Because some people have been demonetized for that. I don't know if they got it back, but you wouldn't even want to. Could you? Oh, the thought of it, like to do all the work and then be no. Call corporate. The time we took to build this, you kidding me? I'm no marksman, but I can hit a target here and there. Gotta practice more. Okay. Would you do jujitsu and all that stuff? That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Delivery guy. He's still on shorts. Have you ever been in a situation where you like, I don't know how I got out of that? Like you thought something really bad was about to pop off or something, but you did something and you made it out. Delivery guys still on shorts. I'm not sure, Beneficent. Asia, she be like, babe, something sexy to me. Say something, and I just be like, girl, what? That's cute. I like that. Plenty of times. Just one. I only want one. What did you do? Did you say something funny? Did you, did you think quick on your feet and, like how'd you get out of it? Did they get a phone call? You ran out? You know what I mean? Like what happened? He was like, ooh, that was close. Did the cops pull up and was like, or, maybe you thought you were about to get, arrested or something, and then they got a call, like a code something, and they had to drive off or something, Yes, I did a drunk car ride with some guys from Charlottesville to D.C. over the night. Woo-wee. Man. Sheesh. Dumb college days. How old are you, Beneficent? I remember being in was I in Miami? Was I in Miami? What was I doing in Miami? I was somewhere where I know I had never been before. I don't know, and I was by myself. And it was like It was like Super Bowl weekend. What was that? And the guy had like a limo, and I just got on in. I don't know this man. I'll tell you who was playing. It was the. Somebody tell me what year this was. It was the Saints, the New Orleans Saints. I can't even tell you what year because I don't remember what year. So I guess you can't tell me what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody tell me when New Orleans Saints played. Oh no, what year did New Orleans Saints get to the Super Bowl? In the last like 20 years. Because it was one of them years. And I got in, the guy was like, he was like linebacker or something. I don't know. He had like all goals. I don't even believe him now. I don't know. Yeah. Can you say a curse word? I believe I took them out, actually, Robert. Ooh, did you see the lightning? The full moon is Saturday. It's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good full moon. I can feel it. Ooh. It's gonna be a good one. Now, if I lose internet or power or anything, just know I'm going to sleep. So I will not be coming back on here and doing this. We'll call it a night if I do lose any power. But yeah, don't you and then this is the best sleep. You hear me? Thunderstorm sleep. Why do you want me to say a cuss word? Huh? No, I don't cuss, Robert. I'm a lady. You have to go back to Misfit will probably tell you one. Misfit, what's the last what's one live that I did where I said a cuss word? Since he has the best who can find one for me? Because I'm not usually the one to do that. Okay, let's see here. Well, I would want my powers to be a healer. Oh, I didn't even think about healing. That's a good one. And I read minds. Okay, initially I said that, but I changed it. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to be in nobody's business. That's wrong. I don't want nobody in my head. It's my Aysia. Ew, that's nasty. Because you think about the stuff that you think about on a regular basis. Would you want somebody else in there? Get away. I don't want you in my head. My privacy, please. Oh, goodness. Rain and frogs. Yes, Beneficent. How old are you, Beneficent? Did you say? Okay, there was a time I thought I was going to get arrested for fighting, and there was a shooting on 3rd Street from where I stayed, so the cops left and stay. Oh, the cops left and said stay out of trouble. I told them I was. Oh, wow, okay. Sheesh. Scary, right? Katrina, definitely, bro. They went to the Super Bowl after Katrina. Okay. That's me responding to the question already. I'm communicating to a lady. I don't recall you ever saying. Yeah, I've said I don't use them very often. So if I do say them, I'm either reading them in the chat or I might slip one. I'm like, ooh. But that was a few nights ago. Because and now that you said that, I remember saying it. I feel like I was reading it out of the chat, but I definitely remember saying it. I was going to say Monday, you passively use the hard R. The hard R. Hard R. Did I? Not the A? Not the soft A? Are you sure? The hard R? Really? Was it a song? I would be afraid to think around people. Absolutely beneficent, right? 35. Oh, that's a good age. Oh, you fit right on in. You should be here every night then. Guess how old I am, Robert. Robert, I didn't even know you were still on here. How old are you, Robert? Aysia gonna be like, nah, go ahead. Yeah, cause you. What do you mean? Why would I tell somebody to bleed out? What you mean? What is that even? Am I not a healer? Am I not like I might read the book after I I'm gonna help you out first though. Listen. You're 10? Oh wow, okay, Robert. Well, glad you're still with us. That's what I say. Like, I don't know that I use a hard R. You have to go back. You have to let me know when that was. With the ER, we don't usually use the ER. The grr. I mean, we can, but I just don't use it. Robert said he's never heard me cuss. And I believe you, Robert, because I don't. It probably was just an interpretation of somebody else. Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. What? I'm not gay. You are, though. Okay, Robert. I am. Oh, Robert, you are 10. No way. Yes, Robert has a very varietied palate. Is probably not the word. Let me see. Let's see. Da, da, da. Let's just put that right here. Anyway. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Let me see. Okay, let's see here. 10, no way. Okay. If you're gonna see someone with a broken arm and be like, it'll heal, I can't. I wouldn't know. Okay, so if that were true, I would look for holistic ways to heal them first, right? Or a splint or something, like a broken arm and stuff, yeah. But I am usually the first thing I say before anybody says anything about like doctors and stuff, I'm more like holistic first, and then I'm very much pro anything organic. And I say, like, when people say surgery, I'm like, that's like the last option. If there's nothing else you can do, then I say surgery and stuff. Because, once you open up somebody, they'll never be the same. Like, nothing is ever the same once you do that. So, I'm like, don't. Like, everything God gave you was already fine. It was in working order. So, try to go back to that. I think everything here on this earth we already have. And it's designed to help you in some way, shape, or form, right? Yeah. Nephew said it's almost Friday. Absolutely. Are you, oh, that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, remember when I said, I was like, dang, I don't usually say that word. Yeah. But I don't really think that's a cuss word, though. I mean, maybe for somebody. Somebody may feel offended by it, but I thought you meant like a real cover. Yeah, I'm good with that one. Like, if somebody's offended, I'll say my apologies, but read any good books lately, or the good book. So this is my book of choice, and everybody in the chat knows when I pull out this book, they be like, no. Almost like it's punishment. It's not punishment, though. It's a good book. It's actually a good book. So, I've got a couple more pages. I'm supposed to be on chapter 6, but I've got a few more pages to read. How much is chapter 7? Chapter 5 was like 40 pages, though. That was a long chapter, no lie. Winning and losing. Ooh, winning and losing. I know that's gonna be good. How long is this? Okay, jeez, it's about 30. All right. But so beneficent, to answer your question, I read a lot of books. This is a good book, but if you're 10, this is probably a good book for you, but you're not gonna understand it at 10. Then I have Leveraging the Universe. If you are the age, did you say 10? The Go-Giver, the Dream Giver was good. The Alchemist is good. Those are probably my 3 at that age that are good. The Alchemist is really good. I love The Alchemist. I still listen to that. The 1 Minute Millionaire. You can read that at 10. That's fine. I don't know what you're into besides gaming. I had my elbow popped 3 times. Definitely needed Aysia. Now, I'm good for, like, massaging and, like, all the natural stuff, right? Yeah. That's what I was thinking I need to do on my storefront. Put, like, a lot of natural things that I use on my storefront. Let me see. Let me see in person with a broken arm. Please help. You broke it. All right. I'm not touching this. Why would you say that, Dean? You don't sound anything like me. Why would I say I'm not touching because it's nasty? Because you have a broken arm. That doesn't sound like me. I would be the type to be like, let me try if I can heal it with my hands. I'd be like, I'm looking at the people who are doing their stuff with their hands and like moving objects. You know what I mean? Like I follow a lady on Instagram who does that. What is it called? Y'all know the name better than I do. I don't want to ever get surgery again personally. What did you have surgery on, Beneficent? Yeah, because it's just different, right? Like, you know, I know, you know, a lot of people have had surgeries and different things, but I'm like, yeah, not if you can help it. Not if you can help it. And I love, you know, I thank doctors for all that stuff. You know, but if you can avoid it, I would avoid it. Robert Moneypen, chill with all that and be respectful of the host. Thank you, Dean. The Alchemist was a good book. Yes. I love The Alchemist. Misfit. I have 2 broken bones in my hand on my ring finger from punching walls. Dang, Dean. You was sheesh. Was that before or after your mother passed? Are they still broken? You didn't get no cast from or nothing? It's funny, I am back to reading picture books again. Reading anything too long is a commitment. So listen, I do audiobooks, Beneficent, because and the interesting thing is, because I'm in a book club, the last 3 books out of the book clubs, they have all been books that were not on audio or Audible, and so it forced me to buy the book. And I was like, this is a blip. But I also think I think God is funny for that, because I would have not bought it. I definitely would have bought it. But I also feel like God was like, no, you need this book. No, you need this book. Because if I would listen to it on audio, I would have missed half of it. But by looking at it and by reading it and seeing it for myself, and when I read books like this, in order for me to comprehend and to actually take it in, I have to read it out loud. So as I read to y'all out loud, I'm also doing this by myself as well. I read it out loud. So y'all I'm not just doing it to y'all. I do it to myself as well. Because otherwise it won't sink in unless I hear myself read it. But I do like picture books too. And there is this book called, there's some really, okay, so one book that you might like, it's deep. It's emergent. It's called, is it Emergence? I think it's Emergence. It's like a green cover. That book was so good. It was so good, I need to go back. I read it last year and it was really good. It was like one of those books where you read and you're like, oh, this is good. I need to dissect this, but I need to go back and read this again. So that's definitely one of them. Atomic Habits is a good book. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind is a good book that I enjoyed. I like a lot of self-help books though. So generally those are the kinds that I like. And what else I was going to say? Let me see. Let me read the chat. You might like, I'm trying to think what books are like men books. So Q told me to read The Greatest Salesman, and so I'm almost finished with that one. That was good too. Excuse me. Like that one, The Greatest Salesman, kind of reminds me of like The Richest Man in Babylon, The 4 Agreements. There's another one. I can't think of it. Okay, I'm assuming you probably hit the stud behind the drywall. That's true. My voice definitely is not that high. And I don't wear bras or lipstick or makeup. What? Big Dean, save those injuries for the ring. Right. Speaking of which, how you doing, Robert, with your boxing and all that stuff? You have any fights we need to make our way to go see, Robert? Let me know if you go to hang it up so we can go watch your last fight. We'll rally the troops for that one. I once cracked a rib on the top of a mountain. Ooh, yuck, beneficent. Yeesh. That sounds painful. Hey, Blue, long time no see. How are you? I've been good, Blue. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see my twin. Honestly, I don't know. I was a teenager at the time. Sheesh. Old Rag Mountain. Ooh wee. This is before my mom passed away, and no, I don't like hospitals. It makes me think of death. And my mother passed away when she was in the hospital. Okay, Dean. So I guess you're not ever gonna take Crystal no lunch, huh? Like on the job at lunch, bring her lunch at the job. That'd be cute. She'll like that. She'd be like, oh my God, have her blushing right now. I can already see it. What's good? I also fractured my hand in school. Ooh. Fought this African kid with the head made of stone. Ooh. I make my own audiobooks with Speechify. Slightly piracy. That's cool. Speechify. Interesting. Emergence. Yes, Emergence is a good book. It's a good book. And I listened to it on Audible, but he's really good at storytelling. So he has like a really good like tonality in the way that he reads and stuff. I think it's read by the author, I think. Let me see. Who said I was going to get married? Oh, Big Dean. Stop playing. You already have children at this point. Tell me who said I was going to get married. You did. She did. Y'all did. She named you husband 3 times last night on the chat. Oh, yeah, I must have had heart. Okay, Aysia, I have took her food, but I don't stay long. We eat and talk. Then she hugs and kisses me. Like, aw, that's so sweet. Last fight I had in the 1st grade, I pushed a kid. This one. Is that really a fight though? I guess you. It's so beneficent. Who won? Who won the fight? Oh gosh. Whew. Okay. See you telling her. I didn't even see. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we heard it all. Oh goodness. Okay. I got in trouble, of course. What? Did you win the fight though? Did you win? You know how your parents be like, listen, don't start nothing unless you win. Undefeated. Can't lose a fight if you never fought. Oh my goodness. So Misfit, you never fought either? I didn't fight either. I think the extent of mine was one girl, she did, what she like bend my head down or something? Maybe. I don't know. And then the other lady, I think I don't know. I just like befriended her or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I didn't really have those problems. That was my extent. It was like, that's it. It was really quick. My Lord said I can't talk about. All right, Misfit. Hello, Riley Ann. You heard me. I'm the one who got shot. Oh my goodness. I do remember that. Yes, and how are you? That was a while ago. How you been? Let me take these contacts out. I think it's time for me to change. Let me see. Don't look like it's that bad. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I will clean this out real quick. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. I'm in my 30s, Riley Ann. My lawyer said I can't talk. You remember me? I'm my own lawyer. Almost midnight. Yes, beneficent. How old? Yes. How old are you, Riley Ann? Twenty is a good age. 20 is a good age. Yeah. 20 is fresh. We like to say, I heard this joke one time that said, if you're 20, you're like a 2-year-old adult. You got a long way to go. you just not getting out there, like you getting your feet wet and you're feeling yourself a little bit. Like, I'm grown, I can do this, I can do that. But yeah, 2-year-old adult. Toddler, if you will. Enjoy it. It's fun. You're gonna learn a lot. Definitely gonna learn a lot. Drive safe, yes. Drive safe. Well, that's great, Riley. What kind of car are you getting? Do you know? Second one wasn't really a fight. It was sucker punch. Dang. How many fights have you been in, Dean? A SUV? That's a big one. Are you tall? A big old SUV? Do. Oh, I'm like 4 minutes early. Usually I don't wrap my hair up till midnight. It's so early. March 24th, 30256 relationship woes. Did I cuss at that time? Is that what you're talking about, Misfit? March 24th, 30256 relationship woes. Sheesh. I'm gonna write that down so I can read the rest of the chat. But when people see me, they don't approach me because I like my cross track. Oh, nice. Who makes cross track? Only 4 my whole life. 1, 3, 2 lost. Okay. Lost 2. I got dread yesterday. Nice, Riley Ann. Yep. It's all good. I'm in my car. Okay, let me see here. I'm in my car. Super cross track fun, but expensive. Nice. Okay. So, question. Out of all the see, everybody's not on here. I feel like I'm asked this question tomorrow too. Out of all the live streams that we've done, which one was your favorite? What? I'm in my car. Hey, what's your useless? Oh, that's a good one. I didn't answer that one right. My useless. I was gonna say. I'm gonna. I can make people hug trees. I'm gonna make people hug trees. Oh, my little brother got killed. Wow, Riley, and when did it happen? When was that? Here we go. Crystal's telling me about the things she wants. Don't roll your eyes. What you roll your eyes for? That's love right there. You just getting started. How you roll your eyes already? All of them are my favorite. Really, Deem? All of them? That's a lot. That's a lot of favorites there. Okay, I don't have preferences. I just like the vibe. Okay, Beneficent. So let me ask you a question, Beneficent. Is that when you say you don't have a preference, you just like the lives? How many have you attended? And then do you attend and you just don't say anything? Because I don't think I've seen you maybe once or twice. That's like asking. Who's your favorite kid? Is it really that hard to decide? That's crazy to me. Really interesting. Hey Q. Asia. Did you fall asleep on us last night, Q? Cause you was in and out so fast. Pew pew with Speed Gonzalez. Cause she already know she can get it. Just has to remind me. Oh, okay. Condolences to you, Riley Ann. Yep. Deficit. Yeah, just hang out. I just hang out. I spend too much time arguing already. That's fair. He was taking out the trash, and when I went outside, then I got my gun. Wow. How long ago was that, Riley Ann? Hey, brother Q. I have been in, I'd say about 5 or 6. But most of the time I'll watch and won't say anything. Five or six what? 5 or 6 other people's lives, you mean? Live streams? Yeah, I was definitely knocked out last night. Yeah, I was like, hello? I was like, oh yeah, he gone. Because you said, like, what's up, chat? And you said one thing else, and that was it. It was a wrap. Wow. Our apologies. Condolences, Riley Ann. Remember when I said I'm watching you? Watch me. I don't know when that was, D. Your memory's better than mine. Shoot. Your live streams. But when were you? But you comment so often though. So when did you have? When were you just watching though? And then yeah, because I feel like Q does. I feel like Q's always been here. But yeah. And then Q, what's your do you have a favorite live stream that we've done on here? Like which one? Was one of your favorites? Because nobody else will give me an answer. Oh, look at the hole. It's time for me to get a new one. Look at it. The big old hole. It was days ago. That's a lot, though. Days ago. How are you? Are you okay? Are you coping? Like, that's a lot. That's heavy. When is his service? Okay. So you mean, so you didn't come on and say hello? You just watching from behind the scenes, like you ain't know us. So when I see 12 people in the chat, but only 3 people say something, you one of them? Bye, Riley Ann. Well, give me a few. Well, give me a few. Give me some up, because I need some, like, sometimes when I ask you this, because I'll be trying to remember what we've all talked about, because we talk about a lot of things. So I'm just curious what sticks out in your mind about some of the stuff that we discussed that you was like, man, that was good. Because I don't know unless you tell me. You did a book recommendation. What book, though? I talk about so many books. I was telling them, well, I had told Q I already started reading that book. I'm almost finished. Only got maybe about 20 minutes left, I think, in the book. For example, that night we was talking about the Little Red Riding Book. The Little Red Riding Book? This one? This one? Little Red Riding. The new moons. Okay. I remember doing the astrology with y'all and asked y'all if it was accurate. I remember that one. By the way, the full moon is tomorrow. No, Saturday. I'll see what comes out tomorrow. So the portal is open. So you know what we say. What do we say, chat? What's our favorite term? The words don't always matter. Sometimes it's good just to have someone to talk to. All right, Beneficent, I can feel you on that. Yeah, I can feel you on that. So watch your emotions over the weekend, please, and thank you. Because of the full moon, I feel like it's gonna be a big one. The live where we were talking about you going to church, and when you said something about going to sleep on live. What, last night? I just went to church for the first time yesterday. Let me see. Or you meant like going to my grandmother's church when emotions are high, get high. That is not what I say. That is not what I say. I say when emotions are high, intelligence is low, because you are so consumed with what somebody's thinking and what somebody's saying that you disregard any like recollection of logic, and you just go straight on emotion. That's why I say when emotions are high, intelligence is low. Like I was on a call today, and and now that I think about it, I was like, oh, you know, it is a full moon. The portal is open. Because, yes, thank you, lunatics. Yeah, because the guy on the chat said something really crazy. Like, we were on a call today, and he was going to mention somebody and say, hey, he was doing a great job. But the guy wasn't on. So he got mad that the guy wasn't on, called the guy, and was like, I'm gonna withdraw my money from the account just because you wasn't on live. Like he watches over his money, a good portion of it, and he was gonna withdraw half of it and take it out just because he was mad that the guy wasn't on the live. I was like, that's. Then he calls him while we are on the Zoom call, which I think is very. This is why I go back to this book. Because, just the whole thing was just, you just don't do that. That's ego, you know. Because you were going to give him a good job, a praise report, and he wasn't on, so now you flip the script and now you want to, like, talk bad about him. I don't like that. When emotions are high, intelligence is low. So before you overreact about something that you know nothing about, take a step back, think about it, reevaluate, and say, am I overthinking this? Am I doing too much? Let's just let me just calm down and come back to it a couple of days from now, an hour or two from now, once you've settled down, once you've calmed down, because your emotions change, like the weather changes. Remember, it was storming and lightning 2 seconds ago. Now you hear nothing. So, all right, let's see what you got here. No, I was born on a full moon. Better lunacy. Oh, born on a full moon? Yee. These are the previous ones. Okay. Sorry, my memory is no good sometimes. Misfit. That's not true. You always have a good memory. Lunatics. Moon is the word. Crystal Bay. I just love being around you. Me. Yeah, I know. Don't let that get to your head now. See there? You about to fly away. Come on down. That head getting a little big. Beneficent parasocial relationships can be dangerous if you are lonely. Luke was telling me initially, like, I did a couple nights where I fell asleep on the live, and he was talking about people like that kind of situation because people just don't want to go to sleep by themselves, and so it's comforting and warming, and yeah. Sometimes your ego is not your amigo. Yes, exactly. It's not thundering because I'm calm. Oh, damn. Let me see here. That's true, beneficent. Have I ever read The Bet by Anton? No, I've not. Let me look that up.
Having your information freely available on the internet makes it easier for anyone to impersonate you online.
All right, let's see here.
The Bet by Anton Chekhov. Read and recorded by William Kuhn. One. It was a dark autumn night. The old banker was pacing from corner to corner.
Oh, no, this is perfect. I'll read it for y'all. It was a dark autumn night. The old banker was pacing from corner to corner of his study, recalling to his mind the party he gave in the autumn 15 years ago. There were many clever people at the party and much interesting conversation. They talked, among other things, of capital punishment. Capital punishment? That's what Chris would do. Go ahead and wake up and say, yes. All right, let's see here.
They talked, among other things, of capital punishment.
The guests among them, not a few scholars and journalists, for the most part disapproved of capital punishment. They found it obsolete as a means of punishment, unfitted to a Christian state and immoral. Some of them thought the capital punishment should be replaced by universally Universally by life imprisonment. This sounds depressing. Is this depressing? All I heard is capital punishment, life imprisonment. Is it have a good ending? What'd you say it's about what? It's about a lawyer who makes a bet with a banker. It's a short story. It's Russian. It's a little rough. Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah. I'll listen to it in the daytime then. You think it's a little rough. A little rough? Sheesh. They over here in Colombia, they've allowed, somebody picked last month, somebody picked for their execution firing squad. And then maybe a week ago somebody else picked it, and I was like, what? Why? Sheesh. That's crazy. Q, you still with us? You sleep? Hypoxia is the way I'd go. Is that like is hypoxia like you can't breathe? Which one is that? It's all from government seizure. Lemon pepper. Hold on. Lemon pepper cheese fries, buffalo wings is what okay. Lemon pepper. What is lemon pepper cheese fries? I don't like. I'm not a lemon pepper fan though. Like, I like lemon by itself, and I like pepper. But I like. I used to like garlic pepper wings. Back when I was eating them, but I do not like lemon pepper. I need to cook that vegan stuff in there too. I got a phone call. Just got back. What's on your mind? So, they replaced the air with nitrogen. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So Q, I asked everybody in the chat, what are two powers that you would like to have if you were a like a Avenger type? What would be your two superpowers that you would choose? And then what's one power that you would have that's absolutely useless? So 2 superpowers, and then 1 power that is absolutely useless, but you have it. That's just something different, but I use shredded mozzarella. Was it good though? Lemon pepper fries? That just sounds interesting. They're actually delicious. Okay, cool. I don't know. Maybe another 5 years or so. Your taste buds change every 8 years, so maybe in the next 5, lemon pepper will taste good. Because your taste buds change very often. Like, is there anything that y'all have had? Okay, hold on. Easy, infinite knowledge, and the ability to heal myself and others. Okay. So somebody else said healing too. Was that Robert who said healing? I think Robert said healing. But if unless superpower, useless superpower would be perfect hindsight. How would that be useless though? That's not a useless one though. Perfect hindsight is a good one. Y'all said that same thing. Oh goodness. Or maybe useless superpower, like a really good nose, like a really strong nose. It doesn't really help though. You should. Crystal said she would like to make people live forever. Ooh. And a power that would be useless is tolerating people trying to take me from her. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's good. Are you laughing at my nose? That's a good one, right? Something smells. Something ain't right in here. I can smell it. Oh, goodness. That's hilarious. Okay. Interesting. Ultimate superpower, win any best. Now, that one's not bad, Misfit. Listen. That's a good one. That's a good one. Like a we were talking about that last night, right? Like a Rain Man, like knowing all the numbers and stuff. That's not bad. Listen, that might be a really good one. Ew, yuck. Oh gosh, you might be right about that, Kia, right? You might be right about that. Oh, is it let me see. Hey Asia girl, how you doing? I'm good. Did you switch? Is that Crystal? I can't really tell. I done took my contacts out. You might be right about that, Q. I don't know. Now you got me thinking. I would hate to be okay, so my super hold on, let me read this first. It's Crystal, but I can't. Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I'm like, I think that's the same picture. Okay. Hey, Crystal. I would hate to be Daredevil, being blind, but hear and smell everything. Ugh, goodness. Yeah. So my superpowers were that I could, like, connect with trees and kind of like, what did I say? Like, camouflage myself to a tree. So, like, if you're walking by, you couldn't really see me because I'm, molding to the tree. But yeah, I learned all the stuff because I always feel like all the trees have all the knowledge because they have an underground network. So, being able to communicate with the trees and then also being like Dr. Doolittle. Like, I can connect with animals and talk to animals and stuff. Hey, yes, we're still well. Thanks for asking. Good. Connect with the trees. No, Q, do not say that. That is not the useless one. The useless one would be the nose. The connecting with trees is powerful because think about it. They've been here for 400 something years. They know everything. Like, we'd be like, oh, Corona. They was like, no, it was them boys down the street. They did all that. Right? The trees know everything. They know all the tea. They got all of it. That's why I said the trees. Because I guarantee you there's stuff here that we be here trying to figure out. And they be, child, that ain't that. Y'all just as dumb as y'all want to be. I know the trees laughing at us right about now. Child, they think they... they think they own something. Okay. 100 years from now, y'all all going to be gone. We still going to be here. We'll just wait y'all out. I know they talk bad junk about us. Y'all got any tree jokes? Let me see here. I don't care. Trees seem a little shitty. Girl, why Look, I'm my own shade. I think it's hilarious. Okay, Asia, if you could talk to the trees, tell them to stop plugging my train. They're trying to help you out. Listen, there has to be a reason for it. What are the tree gonna tell you? Stand strong. No, they have. Think about the fact that they have so many gifts that they give us, right? Oxygen. Then they give us maple syrup. They give us money. They give us paper. They give us pencils, right? They give us housing because we use the wood. They give us like wood for our fires. You know, like I'm sure there's more. I'm sure I'm missing plenty. But yeah, imagine because if you were to think about it in nature, outside of us, what is the next thing that has so many different qualities that we use, has multiple uses? It would be trees. And trees are alive, right? And then they cross pollinate. They right, they don't have intercourse like we do. They just like it's airborne. Their stuff is airborne. Like that's how they mate. I just think that's fascinating. And apparently, like if there is a tree and there's like an insect that's like biting at its leaves, the trees will give off a scent to alert the other trees. That way they know that there is a quote unquote like predator on the loose. So that way if they land on the other tree, it'll taste funny, and then they won't eat it. I was like, that's so cool. So yeah. Dean said that sap come from the trees, isn't it? That's a good one though. That's a good one. I like that. It probably is, right? Okay, back in the day, there was a colonist family near me who lived in a sycamore tree. That is so cool. Really? I always wanted a tree house, and I never had one. That sounds like a good idea. I need to put that on my vision board. Make me a tree house. I was thinking about making me a plane. You know, like one of them old planes that they've like taken out of use and making that like a house. But I also like the treehouse idea. I think I want to do both. I like that. I like that idea. We should be using more hemp than cut down trees. Ooh, that's good too, yeah. You're right, Misfit. He said trees have a smoke. That's a good one. There's a treehouse Airbnb near me where people go on honeymoons. Oh, I love that. Let me write this down. So I can put this on my vision board. My airplane house and my tree house. Love that. Okay. Crazy to think trees can be. Well, how else are they gonna like procreate, right? They gotta use air, and then that's that's kind of like what bees do, right? Bees pollinate through the use the pollen, and they help spread it. He's rubbing my feet and my legs. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. Do you have do you do a 12-hour shift, Crystal? Mushrooms. Trees cover. I call her Polly. Yes, I do. Okay. Sheesh. So you sound like Mika with her 12-hour shifts. Yeah. Well, thank you for your service and your dedication to helping and save lives. Let me see. Have you ever saved anybody's life in the chat? Like you, yeah. I bet. How long have you worked there, Crystal? But that question's for everybody in the chat. I warned my family of a house fire. Wow. Okay. That's deep. Yeah. Because I promise you, it come off. You don't even know it's coming, right? Like, be saving people's lives. Woo-wee. Only once, but then again, he didn't have a life to begin with. What? What you mean, Misfit? That dark humor, sir. For real though, do you have one? Stop the dude from almost running over his brother with a fork. Oh, sheesh. Okay, yeah. Goodness gracious. Sheesh. Ugh. That wouldn't have been good at all. Sometimes all it takes to save a person's life is a kind word. Facts, beneficent. You're right about that. Deem said he saved his mom's life when he was younger. She was having a seizure, and he told someone to call ambulance. That's a good one, Deem. Yeah, that's a good one. I did something similar. Closest I came to saving a life was telling someone to pay attention to the road. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I'm sure it helped. Listen. You really miss her. Yeah. That's one. It just doesn't go away. But he has you, Crystal. We're thankful for that. What about you, Robert? Mine was my mother as well. A couple years ago. God, I just seen it too. Oh, we're giving him a big hug. Yeah. Mommies are special. Moms are definitely special. Tell him we're giving him a hug. Yeah. We with you, Dean. Everybody give Dean some love in the chat. She knows you're in good hands, though. All right, let's see here. Anybody else saved a life? You just stand up with her ashes. Yeah. When was her birthday? October 3rd, 1966. Okay. Libra. I think it's a Libra. Is that a Libra? I think so. Choose young. Was she sick when she passed? Okay. January. Okay. Sheesh. Okay. Sean, are you still on here? Sean was just talking about he had it. He has Okay. I'm gonna lighten the mood a little bit. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would it be? If they were to be you on camera, on screen, in a movie, who would you want to play you? Oh, he's just standing there. I don't want to move. Okay. Danny. Misfit. Misfit. How tall are you, Misfit? How tall are you? Goodness gracious. So the question is, Aysia, that would have to be my mom. Because we act alike. Okay. Okay. But I mean like an actor somebody knows, though. Like a famous actor. Misfit, he is a good actor. He's just, I don't see Danny DeVito doing jujitsu, though. Right? Like, do you see that? Huh? Dean said Misfit is 2.25 tall. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, right, he's short, and then I could never picture Danny DeVito fighting anybody. Anybody. Hilarious. Dean said Michael B. Jordan. I would love to see that. Michael B. Jordan. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I was thinking more of like for Deem, honestly, I was thinking more like to my yeah, I'm not thinking Michael B. Jordan. I'm thinking, you remember the dude from what was the season with not Power, I guess Power, but the book with his son, when his son was living with the Tejadas, and the one son that was always getting into some mischief, you know what I mean? He was always acting up. I can't think of his name right now. Let me see if I can find it. Because that's exactly what I was like, ooh, I feel like. Let me see. Yes, Tariq's season, but not Tariq. Monet's son. Not the gay one, the other one. You know what I mean? Yeah, not the oh gosh. Because she had two sons. Where is it? Is it Kane? Okay, maybe it was Kane. Maybe it was Kane, yeah. Let me see, Kane. Let's see, Kane Tejada. Let's see. Diana. Where's Kane? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, Kane. Yeah. Can you see that though, Deem, or no? You don't agree with me? No. And then what about you, Q? Deem said Kane Tejada, yeah. Like, I could see Kane playing Deem. Like, in a role or something. Because he's got, like, yeah. I can see that. Because he's a little rough around the edges, right? He's one. Oh. You know. Okay, I'm sticking with Danny DeVito. All right, Misfit. What you got, Robert? Q. Denzel. You know, I feel like my superpower, you know, that nose thing I was saying, something smell off. I didn't realize my useless power was coming in so soon. Something smell. His son Isaiah. Let me see. Let me look at his son Isaiah first. Change my answer. I'm going with Kevy. Kevy? Who's Kevy? Kevy? Who's that? Kevin who, though? Misfits going with Kevin Hart. Royce? I was going to go with Quinta B, actually. But I mean, I guess y'all say Royce. The movie He Got Game. Let me see. I didn't realize Denzel's in He Got Game. I don't know that I knew that. I guess I've never seen He Got Game then. No, I know I never seen it. Because I didn't know Denzel. Rosario Dawson's in here too? Oh, I didn't know that. Alright, let me see Denzel so I can look at his son. Denzel. John David. They got 4 kids? I didn't know they had 4 kids. Oh, okay. I could do that, Q. His son. Yeah. Okay. His son is 40? Wow. He was 4 up there? No, that. Piano lesson, the creator, Malcolm Amsterdam. What else was he in, though? Malcolm X. Rogue. Star Wars. Beckett. Where do I know him from? Because I ain't seen none of this stuff he in. No, none of this look familiar to me. None of it. I know he was in something else. Wasn't he? What else was he in? He wasn't in like a series? I need to see the piano lesson. They say it's good, though. Black Klansman. I didn't see that either. Show a chat pic of Royce. Fine. He laughed on the show Ballers. And I was like, I found it was the son. Oh, Ballers. I did see Ballers though. That's with The Rock. That was good. Did I see all of that? I don't know if I saw all of it though. Because we look exactly like from St. Nicholas. But Kevy who though? Because you just say Kevin. Kevin who? Misfit. What's his last name? Yes, with The Rock. So I'll show. Yeah, Ballers was good. I don't remember it like in my brain right now. Was he like selling like very expensive, like a sports team or something? Or it was something. Misfit Heart. Ooh, Misfit Heart. Okay, so this is Ray Reese. So that's who Q says I look like. Maybe in the bottom one. Now I say Quinta, but her face is a lot fuller now. She's only 35? Interesting. I didn't know she was that young. But I initially saw her when she was on. Do you remember Quinta B was literally, she has been around for a long time. She started off on let me see if I can find. She was off on like Buzz. I think that's when I first saw Quinta B. And she used to do skits, and she was so funny. Let me see. Hmm. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. That's Asia Chat. What? I remember her from Ooh, He Got Money clip. Right? Because she used to do these skits, and she would be like, short people things versus like, tall people. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But that's how I started seeing her. Way before Abbott Elementary. I want to say she was on Buzz something. Was it BuzzFeed? Is it BuzzFeed? If Mom said the NBA halftime report. Here's what happened. Yeah. Real Friends versus. Yeah. That's where I saw her BuzzFeed. And this is where she started. I was like, she's hilarious. Okay, hold on, wait. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. So that's Quinta. See? Don't that look like me too? That look like me. So which one y'all think? Royce or Quinta? Which one look like me? Dean said he knows. He sees her for okay. Deem said also Ving Rhames could be the older version of him. More like Royce. You look better. I know that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to play myself in the movie. But these are, dang, okay, let me see here. Well, I guess, maybe you have a stand-in just in case. Deem said both. Okay, gotcha. Robert must have dropped off. I don't see him. Okay. Anybody want to ask me a question? With the exception of Q, because Q always asks questions. Anybody else? Okay now. Okay, good. Thank you for letting us know, Crystal. Q be asking all these like deep, like philosophical, romantic questions that nobody asked for. Deem said, why you hug trees? Okay, great question. I don't necessarily hug trees, but I will touch them. They are very spiritual in nature, and they have a lot of energy, and grounding is very important because of the energy that they give off. So that's why I hug them. Because it's like, if you're ever like stuck on something and not quite sure what to do, I promise you, put your feet in the grass and kind of sit up under a tree and just listen to what's around you, and you'll start to hear things and see what comes up for you. And like, if you're ever really tired or trying to figure out why you don't have energy, I want you to do some grounding. Take your feet, either take your shoes off and put your feet in the bare ground, or sit to a tree, because it'll definitely recharge you and give you a boost. I like to do it I almost like to do it better when it's wet outside, because I feel like I'm like that electrical current because of the water being charged. So good. Because I wonder if the trees be like, we'd be like, oh, it's condensation and all these things are happening with the weather. Or I wonder if it's like the trees like, yeah, I need some water. And they energetically do something. I don't know. They're like, hey, our roots getting a little dry over here. Going to send something down for us. Okay. He said top to the trees. Trees are so powerful. Everything here in life is alive, right? Unless you don't give it any attention. The fastest way to kill something is to neglect it. So another reason why I touch my trees is to let them know that I see them. That I see them, because if you don't acknowledge anything and it neglect is the fastest way to kill something. That's why you'll see something on your counter, right? You'll buy a thing of bananas or something one day, and then the next day they're dead, right? Because you have not given them any interaction, right? Everything, that relationships, right? People, food, all that stuff. If you leave it alone, it will die. That's why that's why I'm here, right? Thankfully, my aunt lives here with my grandmother, but that's why older people decline so fast, because they don't have enough people around them to interact with. And my grandmother stay outside. She stay outside. Like, if you seen her yesterday, she was weed whacking. What is she doing weed whacking? The day, a couple weeks ago, she's painting the fence, right? So she stays outside. She doesn't necessarily do the gardening. She doesn't like gardening, but she don't mind doing something outside. And I think that's why I do 100% believe that's why she's still here. And also because she does not use the microwave very often. She'll heat up her food on the stove. If she makes rice or something, she'll heat it up on the stove, or they use like the air fryer, but she very rarely uses the microwave. And then they don't go out a lot to eat. They cook at home. So they buy their food, at the grocery store, and they cook a lot of food. So I do think that also plays a part into why she is still here, about to celebrate her 92nd birthday. Let's see here. Aysia, have you ever barked up the wrong tree? I don't know that I have. I used to be nervous. Here's the funny thing, that when I lived in my other house in Atlanta, there was a lot of trees. And I was like, I love trees. But when my grandmother came to visit me, she was like, oh my God, there's so many trees. Like, you're not scared? Ooh, it's about to rain. There's so many trees. And I was like, they're just trees. But when she left, when I moved in, the tree had fell across the street. But they had chopped off about most of it. It was only made about 12 foot high that was still left in the yard. And so they came and grounded it out. And then every time we would have a bad storm, because there was a lot of storms, we would have a lot of rainstorms. And every time we would have a storm, the power would go out easily. And it would usually be because a tree fell. And over time, I got nervous about trees. And I was like, why are you? And it was weird, because I was like, why am I nervous about trees? And I think it's just like you said, we manifest our reality. So because I kept experiencing, power outages due to, they would say, hey, a tree fell. Then I started to become fearful of trees. And then I had to reshift my mindset. I was like, wait a minute. We love trees. We don't hate trees. We love trees. And so now, like, if I hear her say, ooh, so many trees, I was like, yeah, trees are beautiful. Trees give us life. Trees do this, trees do that. So now I purposefully now make sure that if I'm feeling some type of way about a tree, I definitely go touch them. Because it's almost like reaffirming, like, if there's any fear in my mind, just reaffirming, no, trees are here. Trees are good. Trees are good. Because people are quick to want to cut them down. Because, like Misfit said, they're growing in the pipes, or they're doing this and doing that. And I was like, but trees have been here long before us, and they'll be here long after us. So I don't know why we feel so entitled to everything that's not even ours. Even our bodies aren't ours. Like, we're not going to be here very long. Yeah. So that's the answer. Sort of like that little boy did. Talking what? My grandma's a thug. Yeah, she really is. Hey, you ain't right. That's great, Boo. Hey, when did you sneak in here? Dean said he loves the love that you have for your grandmother. Oh, thank you, Dean. Yeah. She's pretty special. And then I hug them every day. They be like, you hug? Yes, I hug my grandmother every day. You're supposed to have 4 hugs per day, especially women. So Dean, go ahead and give her 4. Because women need at least 4 hugs per day. Like, just to like help us regulate our emotions, and it's just good for energy, and yeah, like that human interaction, that human touch is very important. Tell your grandma that you think when trees fall, they avoid the house, and let us know her response. That's fine. So there was a tree. Here's the thing. There's a tree. Watch this. Fell right across. Remind me tomorrow, maybe to go live and show you the tree that fell, and the lady's right next, because she was like, the tree fell in my fence. A big old tree fell in the lady's backyard, damaged her boyfriend's truck. So his truck was totaled. Took out a part of her back porch, but the house is fine. There you go, Q. You're welcome. I'm telling y'all, listen. I'm telling you, they try to avoid your houses at all costs, okay? And even them growing in your pipes is probably saving you from something. It might have been some lead in your water or something. You ain't think about that, did you? See there? We always think everything's negative. Not necessarily the case. Team rub my back. All right now. I said hugs. Okay, maybe one day trees and people will live in harmony. But for now, leave my pipes alone. Listen, if you test your water, you be like, oh my gosh, look at this. I need y'all to, how often y'all fix your water heaters and drain them? Because, like, there's a lot of buildup and calcium that be all up in there. Yeah. She called it, You Ain't Right. Reminded me of that movie, Life. That is such a long movie, though. I don't think I can sit through it again. Yes, I'm the same way, but Deem always hugs me. Okay, good. Laughing hard. Deem said the part when his teeth got knocked out. Oh, goodness. You should trust me, Deem is solid. I be trying to tease him, but he doesn't. Yeah, Deem is a tree in his own right? Right? Demon's like the wax on, wax off type. Like in time, young child, right? You're not ready yet. You are not ready yet. Oh, goodness. Got a dip. Good night, chat. Good night, Misfit. Look, I'm right behind you. Listen, that's the best line people say. I'm right behind you. We love an early night. Yes, we do. Let me open this real quick. Because everybody's kind of quiet in the chat. So, you can call it if you want. We don't have to stay on. Girls, he's definitely a tree. With a trunk. TMI, TMI. Deem said later, Misfit. Oh, maybe that's probably why he's telling you to calm down. Calm down, calm down. He said you're not ready yet. Good night, Misfit. Night Fit. Oh my goodness. Any other questions? Q, you can ask your question now. As long as it's not relationship wise. Anything else you can ask. But I want it, and he ain't giving it. That's why you want it so bad, because he won't give it to you. Because you're already hooked. Imagine if he gave it to you. Ooh. He don't want you psycho just yet. Not yet. Not yet. But you still have to maintain the power. Don't let him take it from you. A female's essence is very special. Oh, my ladies is in heat. Oh, Lord. All the ladies in heat. Goodness gracious. Well, it's a full moon Saturday. So I would imagine that you probably will have it by Saturday. Probably sometime this week. Full moons are a little different. They hit a little different. So we'll see what happens after this full moon portal closes, because it's Saturday. It opened today, and it won't close until Monday. So check back in with us. I think you'll get your wish. Q, do you have any questions for me? Oh, my ladies. I think you'll be okay. I think this week will be the week for you. I feel it in my spirit. I feel it. All right. Yeah. I think that's how he got his name, Big Dean. That's why. All right. You want it in your spirit You want it in your spirit. That's the Erykah Badu love. Is that a question? He's definitely picking aka Daddy. Crystal, did you know that before? Or you just did you know that since school? Or was he very discreet in school? Cute. Well, Erykah ain't got nothing on me. Percent Crystal. Dean was different in school. I know, but I'm talking about this. No, I know he was different in school, but I'm saying like you said you didn't know he was that gifted, I should say. Did you know that in school? Or did you just find out now that y'all started dating is what I'm saying. Hey, big fan. You have to keep it PG. I guess it was always there, but he might not have wanted to have everyone know. Gotcha. Okay. Understandable. Kept under wraps. That's cool. That's good. He's not for the streets. We like that. That's good. Hey, big fan. I'm glad you're back. Q, did you have a question or no? Oh yeah, we had gym together, and I would definitely get an eye for all. Oh goodness. Listen. Okay. Yeah. He's probably preparing you for a reason, though. You know. He's preparing you for a reason. And you are probably going to have to you're going to need to do regular Kegels. You're going to need to do them regularly. I wish I knew the lady. There's the lady on Instagram. She will have us. She does them like randomly on Instagram. She's like, ready? Hold them at 5, 4, 3, breathe, lift higher, 2. But yeah, you're definitely gonna have to do them on a regular basis. I guess it was always there. Q, I gotta keep it 100. Hubby always tell me that. He said he goes like 5. I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. What's wrong, big fan? What did you eat? I know, because Dean, it's just, yes. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of kegels. They do have balls for that. Kegel balls. But that'll be in time. You don't need it right now. Were you just doing one? Oh, when I was saying 5, 4, 3. Actually, no, I was not. I've done them already today. But when you think about it, you just do them, you know. Yeah. did he tell you? I seen him. Yes, he did, actually. He did tell us that. Oh. I told him, I said, why would you do that while she's there? He said, I thought she was asleep. I said, you know good and well she you know she ain't sleep. Okay, I think I had too much sugar because I had 3 Cokes. Wow, big fan. That's a lot of sugar. Because you know how much sugar is in a Coke? It's like, almost like, what is it, like half a cup or something of sugar? You're not going to want to go to sleep. Don't you have school tomorrow, big fan? And you've been dreaming about it ever since, huh, Crystal? Can't focus, huh? Ah. But you have to act like you don't want it. That's what it is. You're not supposed to be feeling for it. Then you lose your upper hand. I went to sleep and work thinking about it. Not cute. See? All right. Yeah, we're going to call it. Big fan. It's interesting, Q, because now, look, y'all, you and which I'm going to do it back and forth in the chat, but when somebody else do it, you want to go. See there? I see how you do. I see how you do. I don't want. If you say what? You heard me. You heard me. Girl, I give in for my man because I know it's special. Yeah. That's good. I'm sure you'll get it in time. Very, very soon. Very soon. But no, I'm laughing at Q because usually it's the other way around, and it's all the chatter about it's always him and Mika in the chat, all the sexting and all that stuff. And so now that it's somebody else, he's like, I gotta go. Good night. Theme is one man version. Pretty Ricky is the singing. Do the men in the chat feel uncomfortable because you talking about your boy? Y'all like, I don't even want to know that much about him. She did tell it all. She did tell it all. Crystal. They are very close in this chat. They don't be wanting to know about their friend like that. But listen, Q, the crazy part was that Misfit, before you got on, Misfit said, I said, what's a useless, what's a useless thing that you would want? And he said to be an extra 3. He said be an extra 3. Oh, goodness. All right. Deemed whole cute. Me about. But I wouldn't call you something. I mean, it had us like, what? That was, he was like, well, you said it was a double digit. Oh, gosh. Whew. Dad threw us for a loop today. He said he wouldn't call it useless. Ooh, we teach their own, I see, yeah. But see, that's why they have this nickname about short kings. But Misfit is an African American. But short kings, even though they're shorter, they usually, God will bless you in the most unexpected ways. He don't give you everything you want, but he'll make sure you good. Are you ready? So let me ask you a question. When y'all get in the chat, y'all don't go all the way back to the beginning? Because that would be a lot of messages to read. Right? That's a lot. You don't just jump on and just start in the chat. And Deem said he was gonna say anything about his. Oh yeah. Deem is truly blessed in more ways than one. I went halfway. You going halfway? What you mean? Q and his feelings tonight. Because I said you can ask a question, but don't be romantic, so he ain't have no questions. You don't have no questions to ask you? I read the chat to catch up. Oh, wow. Y'all that's crazy. Listen. Does it take y'all, do you read faster than I read? Do y'all like skim read or something? Because I don't know how y'all read so fast. You read to catch up. That's crazy. Interesting. That is so interesting to me. Okay. I don't be on YouTube myself. I just watch teams. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. So what do you be on then, Crystal? Instagram? Facebook? Probably not Facebook. No social media for me. Oh wow. Okay, so what do you do in your spare time? Interesting. That is very interesting. Hello, Polly. Thank you. No social media? Crystal, that's rare. Now, I wonder why he scooped you up. That is very rare. Cook and clean with Dean. Wow. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Where am I from? I am from Atlanta. Where are you from, Polly? When he is at work and at home. Okay. Wow. Ghana. Oh, nice, Polly. The closest I've been to Ghana was Kenya last year. But I'm sure Ghana is beautiful. I have not been. Okay. And I wait for him to come back home to it. Nice. Have you been to your apartment? Have you been to your place at all? Wherever you stay? You must not have no animals, because the animals will be deceased because you stay over there. Are you watering your plants? Surprise him this morning. So you made him breakfast this time? This morning? Thank you, Polly. Okay. I want to take you to Ghana. What would you take me in Ghana? Yes, I did. With a side of me. Ooh-wee. Chris, I don't know what you're going to do when he actually give it to you. Mm-mm. But of course he didn't go for it. He's just trying to prepare you. That's good, right? He did say that y'all said you want to take things slow, but I also said, what is your definition of slow? Because it obviously is not her definition of slow. Y'all are two completely different wavelengths on what slow means. But that's good though. He looked at me like this. Oh. In time. Don't rush it. You don't have to rush it though. It makes it worth the wait. The anticipation makes it worth the wait. All right, 3 more minutes. We're gonna call it a night. I mean, if I can see him, his grace, what's the voice? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. That's good. Hello, Hassan. What am I doing? I am getting ready for bed very soon. You caught us at the end of the live. It is 1:27 a.m. my time. So we're going to call it a night very soon. And we go live every night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So feel free to check back with us tomorrow. We'll do this again. And I think tomorrow's Friday, so we should have a full house. And most of our regulars will be on tomorrow. He can be talking to me about something, and I'll just be staring. You are starstruck. Goodness gracious, that must be your first rodeo with one like that. That's your first rodeo, yes? Her eyes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. We're going to call it a night. I love you all. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every night, 10:30 Eastern Time. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. I will see you all tomorrow. Hey, KS, just in time. Just in time to say goodnight with him because I dated before. But honestly, I always want to date. Oh, that's beautiful. Good. Then he will be worth the wait. Yeah, that's gonna be really special for y'all. I don't know when it is, but whenever it is, it's gonna be worth it. That's gonna be really nice. Good night, KS. Good night, Deem. Good night, Crystal. Good night. I'm not sure who else is here. Hassan, Polly. I think that's everybody. I think Q's already gone. I'll give you the details. All right, Crystal. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow.